Hey, what's up guys? Thanks for tuning in. My name is Edwin. This is your first time, welcome. On this episode, we are video game hunting. We're going to Goodwill, we're going to yard sales, and we're gonna go to Bukov. Before we do that, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Toasty! If you haven't done so already, remember that it's easy and it's free. Let's go hunting. Our first stop is Goodwill Computer Works, and this is in the area of OC. Today's color is blue, which means all blue tags are 50% off. Here's an overview of the store. The arcades are not for sale, and they have a lot of electronics. So we're gonna get started with the sealed games. They have PS5 games. And some of these games are slightly underpriced. For the most part, you get a pretty good deal. This one's valued at 22 bucks. Here we have Cobra Kai 2 for the PS4. And here are the Xbox games. Here we have All Stars Brawl. The new one just came out. And these have their original seal. So they have a lot more games behind the counter, and these are also sealed. This one's valued at 20 bucks, and here's a GBA game sealed for 8 bucks. Here's another Nickelodeon game with the TMNT characters. Call of Duty is worth 19 bucks. And this Halo game, it's in Spanish. Let's move on to the consoles. Here we have an ad game Sega Genesis for 10 bucks. Xbox console for 60 bucks. And these consoles are bundled up with a game and a controller. Here we have a Wii for 40 bucks. A Wii-u for 100 bucks. And this one includes the guitar, and they had it up in the front. Here's a PS1 without the LCD screen, but it does have WCW. Here's a fat PS2, an Xbox for 60 bucks, and they had a lot of Wiis for 10 bucks. They also have Wii U systems by themselves, priced at 40 bucks. This one's bundled with Wii Sports Resort for 40 bucks and the Wii U with Super Mario Maker. Here's a PS2 Slim for parts and a GameCube, unfortunately also for parts. This PlayStation 1 includes Rayman. I love Rayman games. This one includes Halo for $119.99. This Wii is a CIB with Wii Sports. Mario Quiz. In what year did Mario make his first appearance in the game? Is it A, 1981, B, 1492, C, 1985, or D, don't know? The answer is A, 1981. Can you see those games right there, please?
Which ones?
That stack right there. So now let's go ahead and look at more games. These are CIB, not sealed. Here we have Pac-Man, overpriced. This one's worth about 3 bucks. And this one's pretty sick with a blockbuster cover. They just have a lot of history. That's why I love them. And these are the games that they have on the shelf. Again, not sealed. And this one's actually sealed, and this one's half off since it's a blue tag. Now let's go ahead and move on to the accessories. Here we have a Tony Hawk board, only $10. It's pretty sick. They had headphones for only $10. This one's a cool Logitech. This is for the PS2. And complete, it's worth $25, which you need a dongle for it. Pretty cool to see this controller, even though it's a third party. But they do have original controllers like this Xbox 360 one, and they have some for the Wii. This steering wheel is for the PlayStation 2. And besides video game stuff, they do have computers, laptops. They have printers. This one's only $20. They have sound systems, also $20. They have monitors and CRT TVs. Now here at Bukov, you would think they would only sell books, but don't be fooled by their name. They also have video games. They have loose games. Here are the PS Vita games. And they had a few Game Gear games. They have Game Boy games as well. And they also have PSP games, NES games, also Super Nintendo games. Here they had Darwin Duck, and this one's priced about what it's worth, which is $75. They also have modern games like for the Switch, PlayStation 5. Here are the Wii-u games. They have PS4, PS3, PS2, and PS1 games. Looking at the Wii-u games, check this out. If you know, you know. This one's pretty cool. It had a hologram cover. I never seen this before. Now this Goodwill store is close to Disneyland, so they had a lot of Disney headbands. Now at every Goodwill, you want to look out for the carts because that stuff hasn't been put out on the shelves yet. Yeah, video games, videojuegos. No hay. Okay. Okay, gracias.
A few moments later.
Now here we are at the last Goodwill. And here I saw this Wii Fit. And usually these are bundled up with a game. And this one did have the game. So I was curious to see what was inside. And check this out. Yup, a different game. This one's valued at 10 bucks. Loose. And here I saw this charger grip, and this is a grip for the DS. And they had a whole box of them. These were priced at 10 bucks. Here's a pretty cool Batman for only 10 bucks. And they also had this Mario Kart, but it was missing the remote. Still pretty neat. So let's go ahead and check out what I picked up this week. So at Bukov, as you guys saw in the footage, I did get the Zelda game. This one is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. And this one is priced at $60. And this one has gone up in value. And this one is complete. When I saw this, I had to pick it up. And I'll put the price for this here. And at the Goodwill, we picked up a guitar. And this one is for the Wii. And what's interesting about this one is that you need a dongle. Now this one is the Hofner. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this one was only $5.99. And complete goes for over $100. And when I was pushing the buttons, I saw that it did light up. So that tells me that it's working. So I had to pick it up. And this is the price for this. And at the yard sale, I picked up a couple of games. And as you saw in the footage, I asked if they had games and they said no. But I was persistent and I looked, and sure enough, they had 2 games. And I opened this one up. This one had Mario and Sonic at the Olympics 2008. And this one is not, it's in pretty good condition, so I had to pick it up. Now the next game is Crimson Sea. And this one doesn't have the original cover. This one is in very good condition. For this game alone, this is what it's worth. And lastly, at the Goodwill Computer Works, I had to pick up this game. This one has a Blockbuster cover, and I'm building a Blockbuster shelf, so I had to pick it up. It brings a lot of nostalgia, and this one was a blue tag, so it was half off, so it was only $1. And this one is Speed Racer for the Wii. I'll put the price for this here. Alright guys, so that's it for today. Thank you guys again for tuning in. And also be on the lookout. I'll be streaming next week. I'll be playing some Sonic. More of Sonic. I beat the boss. So go ahead and check out the footage if you like. Also check out the shorts. I'll be uploading some shorts. And thank you guys again for the support. You guys have a good rest of the week. And peace.